few tags from site-built homes here in Saginaw, Michigan. As a kid growing up in Bridgeport, Michigan, just outside of Saginaw, the name Morley was often spoken. Morley Brothers was a place that Dad and Mom did a lot of shopping. Recently, I acquired 2 metal tags that were dug up here in Saginaw by my good friend Gil Alburg, and both pertain to the Morleys. And what I found is that there was much more to the Saginaw family business than I ever imagined. The first metal tag reads, "Section built by Mershon and Morley Company, Saginaw, Michigan," and the second reads, "Morley Brothers, Pelham." So I decided a quick internet search of both of these was due. And to my surprise, these related to houses that could be selected from a catalog and were then built by Morleys. I knew there were catalog homes in that era being built in Bay City, but I was totally unaware of the Saginaw operation. The Morley story is an interesting one indeed and spans over 150 years here in Saginaw, Michigan. I am indebted in part to Heather Jordan, who presented an interesting history of the Morley family business on M Live. The Morley Company came into being in 1863, and at the time, Saginaw was early into the logging industry. This is off topic, but we're talking about a company that started 150 years ago. Sometimes I wish that cell phones had never been invented, because once again I got interrupted here, and I can either start over or probably repeat myself just a little bit. So bear with me. The Morley Company came into being in 1863, and at the time, Saginaw was early into the logging industry, later becoming the lumber capital of the world. But at that time, Morley saw its origins as a hardware company that supplied to the growing needs of the Saginaw lumbering industry. The company is still active today, but very diverse in the areas in which it provides services. Back in the day, the company was founded by George and Edward Morley. The company thrived during the lumber boom, but virgin timber only lasts so long. If the company was to survive, they would have to diversify. Near the end of the 20th century, the focus was changed toward the auto industry. To those ends, both General Motors and Ford were working with the Morleys to acquire tools and steel for their first factories and for the first companies to come out of, or cars, to come out of Detroit. Some of the images I'm showing you are from the Mershon and Morley Company catalog of portable house plans. The first catalog was printed in 1917, but the company built its first portable homes, as they were called, in 1899, and by 1909 had become the largest manufacturer of portable homes in the United States. This is not intended to be a detailed history of the company. I wanted to show you the tags and present a little background on those. Both of these tags were likely attached to homes that Mershon and Morley built here in Saginaw, Michigan. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief presentation, and thanks for stopping by and taking a look. Have a great day, and God bless.